Hey Gangoids, today is another product review. Today we're going to be doing a review on this little solar battery pack charger. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce it. I really don't. I'm sorry. It's spelled F-E-E-L-L-E, Feelle. I do not know. All I know is that the person that named it shouldn't have been naming anything. Um I don't have any idea how to pronounce it, so we're just going to call it the battery charger. This is a solar battery charging unit. Uh, Measures just over 6 inches long. It's about 3 1/3 inches wide and a little over an inch thick. It weighs 1.18 pounds is what it says. It actually feels heavier than that, um, but it says 1.18 pounds, so I'm going to go with that. But it does feel just a little bit heavier than that. When you open it up, it's got a little snap. See, a little snap. Bang. And you open it up. It's got 4 solar panel cells plus the battery pack. It says it's about 14 inches long opened up. It doesn't look 14 inches long to me, but we're just going to go with it. Anyway, let's get on with the review. Okay, the reason I bought this is the same reason you're probably watching this video, is you wanted to have some sort of a backup charging system if you're on a backpacking trip or doing anything, and you've got a phone to charge or a camera to charge or headlamps to charge and just want to have a backup supply. Well, me too. I live out in the sticks, and trust me, I got a lot of sticks out here. But this unit has been used for about the last December, January, February, March, April, May, 5 months, and put it through a pretty good variety of tests. The first time I charged this unit, I did follow the directions, and I did charge this through a wall outlet. Now, for me, a wall outlet means charging it through a generator run into the house. Okay, I don't have standard electricity, so I have to run everything through a generator. And yes, this did charge fine using a generator. Generally, uh, unless you have a line conditioner, generators put out a little bit dirtier electricity than what you get, out of a wall outlet, in town. And some things just do not like to charge with a generator. They're a little, I guess they're just a little too delicate. This seemed to charge fine. From one flashing bar, let's see if we can find them. Here they are. I don't see, if you can see those. You got 5 little LED lights there. One is green. That means it's on. Of course, it's not on now. And the other 4 are give you your battery level charge. One blinking light is pretty much dead. That's the way it came. It had one. I think the light was actually not flashing, but uh, you need to charge this as soon as you get it. So I plugged in the generator, or fired up the generator, plugged this in, and it took about 6 hours. I didn't time it real closely, but about 6 hours to get a full charge on this. It took a little while. And since I got this in December, there's not a lot of light up here in the Great White North, and I didn't have really much of any success getting this to light up and charge using sun until about, oh, early April, when we started getting more sunlight every day. This does not like to charge unless it's got really good direct sunlight, or direct sunlight even with light shade. It'll actually, if a cloud passes over or the sun moves and like branches, like you see it's really shaded here where I am, it will still charge then, but it would not charge for me in the winter time. The sun is just too low on the horizon, and it just had to go through too much stuff. So that's one thing to be aware of. But as far as charging with the solar panels, it does work quite well as long as you have good direct sunlight. It does take a while. Now, I charged this probably 2 or 3 times uh, using the wall outlet, the generator, before I tried charging this just with the solar panels. And it was down to one flashing light when I did that. And it took a while. I let it stay outside for 12 hours of really good, intense daylight, uh, just so I had some sort of a measuring curve. So I put 12 hours a day. It took 4 days and a little bit of day 5. It took about almost 51 hours for this to charge all the way. Now, I was getting a little concerned after day 2, to be honest with you, because it wasn't charging on. But on day 2, it was still had just one flashing light. And I'm going, oh, this is a piece of. But I persevered, and it did do the job. It did get charged in about, like I said, about 51 hours. It took for a full, complete charge from pretty much fully drained. That being said, we're going to go in the house, and actually I've already done it, and charge up my phone and charge up some other things to see how many things this can charge before it needs to be charged again. So let's go do that right now. Okay, we're going to test this battery charger here, solar battery charger on my phone. It is fully charged. The lights won't come on until I plug it in. It's been fully charged using a wall outlet. And we're going to plug the phone in, and it should be right around. See, the lights are lighting up. It's got a full charge in it. All the lights are lit. They're not blinking. My phone is telling me how much charge it's got, I think. Oh, there we go. 23%. It is almost 10:30 in the morning. We're going to let this bugger charge and see how long it takes. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. It took a while, a little over 5 hours, 5.5 hours, I guess. Let's plug this little bad boy in. I know this battery's almost toast. There we go. You see it's blinking one light. It's supposed to have 4 solid lights, so it's pretty well toast. Let's see how long it takes to charge this bad boy. Okay, it's 20 to 6, so it's been not quite 1 3/4 hours. And as you can see, all of the lights on my headlamp are lit, so it is fully charged. The battery charger itself still shows all of its lights lit, but I doubt it's got a full charge in it anymore. But we're going to continue on charging things just to see how many items we can charge on this little bugger before it needs to be recharged itself. Okay, we got to charge the phone again. It's about 2 days later. It's a 1/4 afternoon. Our phone is at 14% power. We're gonna, whoop, sorry about that. I'm gonna shut this bad boy down and plug her in, because it'll charge faster if it's not running. And I gotta plug it in properly. There we go. Our lights are lit up. We've already charged this phone once on a full battery and a headlamp. I don't think I'm going to charge a headlamp. Nope, this one's good. We're just going to charge the phone 1/4 afternoon, just a little after 1/4 afternoon. We'll see how long she takes. Took about 5.5 hours last time. It'll take a little longer this time, I think. Dang it, I'm sorry, I bumped my camera. It has been almost 5 hours and 15 minutes. You can see we have 100% charge. Now, this actually charged a little bit faster than the first time I charged it with this particular battery charge on the charger. I have no explanation for that, other than I may have used a different cord last time, and this might be a higher quality cord. I've got a million of these things, and I don't keep track of them very well. I just throw them in a box. But that's the only thing I can think of that I have no idea. But we saved about 15 minutes off that last charge, and voila, we're at 100% charge. So we're going to take this off because I need to make a phone call. And I found that one of my headlamps, oops, sorry about that, is down to one LED. It's not blinking, but it's close enough. So we're going to plug this bugger in, if I can find the port in this poor light. I should have a headlamp on, right? I can never see My old eyes don't see these plugins very well. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we're charging, so we're just gonna let this charge. We're gonna call this 5:30, okay? And we'll check back on this in just a little bit. Okay, it is almost 7:30, say 20 after 7. Our headlamp is fully charged. Our battery charger has lost one of its LEDs, so yeah, we're draining that bad boy. So almost 2 hours to charge this USB chargeable headlamp. I think that's pretty good. We're going to call it a night, and we're going to charge more stuff probably tomorrow or the next day. We're just going to see how long it takes to drain this battery down, and then we're going to start charging it via solar power. Okay, well, we're at it again. You can see our USB rechargeable headlamp has one flashing light on it. Like I said, this is our third charging. It's what, 20 to 1. We're not going to wait for the clock to catch up to where we want it to go. So we're just going to plug this bad boy in. Our lights are lit up. We can see that one of our LEDs is no longer lit, but we are charging, and we're just going to let her sit there and do its thing. Okay, it's 20 minutes to 3, so it's just over 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. And you can see that all of our LEDs are lit, except for the one that's burnt out. And we still have 3 of our 4 LEDs on the battery charger lit. So we're going to shut her down and charge something else in a few days. Okay, it's that time of week again. Here we're going on about 4:30. We're going to charge, I think this is our third USB rechargeable headlamp charging. We're just going to plug this bad boy in. There are LEDs on the charger are lit up. 3 out of 4 LEDs are lit up. We're just going to see how long this takes. I'm afraid it's going to be about 2 hours. That's what it's been. Okay, it's time to charge the phone again. It says, whoops, it says we have 15% power. I don't know if you can see that. 15% power. We're going to leave it turned on this time to see if it takes a significantly longer time to charge. Again, we've got 3 out of our 4 LEDs lit. It is currently 10 minutes after 10 in the morning, so we're just going to let that sit and stew in its juice. Okay, here we can see that on a bright sunny day, even though the unit is shaded, it still charges. So that's good to know. It does not like to charge on a cloudy day, however. Now, what I would recommend doing is, because it does take so long to charge, if you're going on a backpacking trip or hunting trip or something like that, I would imagine that you would want to have this hung off the back of your backpack pretty much all the time, just because it does take so long to charge. I don't think I would wait for this to go all the way down to oh, look, see, it's charging. Can you see that? Ta-da, see, it's fully charged. Can you see that? Okay, ta-da. I didn't think it was going to light up. So it is charging. Here in the shade, look at that. It's charging. There you can see him. As I was saying, I would leave this strung on my backpack, probably this end up, because this is the heavy one. I think I'd use like a molly strap system and just strap that on there and leave this on my backpack exposed the whole time, weather permitting, and not let it get down to just a minimal charge, because it does take a long time. I would just make sure this thing is charged at every opportunity. Just leave it out. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of this review and close her up. So there you have it. It took, between 5.5 to 6 hours to charge a really dead telephone uh, using this battery pack here. I don't know if that's good or not, but it was acceptable to me. I ran my phone down to below 25%. I think one time it was 14%, 15%, somewhere along there. And the third charge, I got it up to 75, 76% before I decided to unplug it because the lights were all out except for one flashing light. I also charged up my USB rechargeable headlamp twice with that. So I think that's actually pretty decent for such a little battery pack as this. Now, I don't have a lot of experience with other units. The ones that I did have, I honestly, I threw them away, and I don't remember what brands they were, but they were pretty garbage. This is the one solar charger that actually did charge all the way using nothing but the power of the sun. So there you have it. Do I recommend this? I would have to say that I would buy this again if I felt the need, and I obviously have this, and I do intend on taking this out into the way out back, as opposed to the out back where I'm at, and using this. Uh, so if you just need to use it for even an iPod or something like that, my primary need would be headlamps and things like that. Now, I haven't tried charging anything other than headlamps and my telephone, but I'm sure this will charge just about anything you need it to. I didn't use it with a laptop. I thought that was kind of a little bit of an unfair test to charge a laptop with this. Um, that wasn't it. I'm not gonna be taking a laptop, on a camping trip or a hunting trip or anything like that. So that wasn't even really of any real importance to me at all. So would I buy this again? Yes, I would buy this again. If you want to know more about this product, just click on the link below. Down in the description area, there's a little picture of what that looks like. And it'll take you to Amazon. Click on the link. It'll take you to Amazon. Check this out. If you buy it, I'm trying to get out of the sun. I'm filtering through the trees. Check this out. If you buy it, I will get a small commission paid to me from Amazon. I am an Amazon affiliate. It won't cost you anything. It won't add anything to your price. That little bit of a commission will do a great deal in helping me stay here on my land and make interesting cooking videos for you and stuff like that. So click on the link. Check this out. Honestly, I think you'll be pretty happy with it as long as you don't consider it to be like a miracle work or anything. I've been very pleased with the way it's worked so far. Give it a try. Let me know how it works for you. Huh. 14 inches, 13.9 inches, what it says.